Main Street is real busy right now at 5 o'clock. FEMA has been on the ground since this past weekend, and you can't go into one of these towns that is impacted and not see one of their workers with the vest on walking around looking for homeowners, looking for businesses that have been impacted by this flooding. Jan Tracy is the media coordinator, media relations specialist with FEMA. Jan and I were together on Monday in Montpelier as your folks got on the ground and started signing people up. You've got an update tonight on some of the counties, because I know we've gotten this question about counties that are designated and counties that haven't been designated so far. So why don't you give us an updated information update from FEMA tonight?
Okay, I can give you a little bit of new information. We've only been registering people for 4 days now, so you have to take that into consideration. And already we have over 1,500 registrations. That's of last night, so I'll have a new number for you at the end of the day today. And we have already put $92,000 into people's pockets. We have dispersed $92,000, so we're quite proud of that. But in terms of the counties, okay, we still have only 6 counties that are designated for the disaster. That's Chittenden, Lamoille, Rutland, Washington, Windsor, and Windham. But that's not to say that we won't have more counties added to that. We have preliminary disaster teams out in those counties. Okay. For example, Orange County is one of them. Yep. But several of the counties that we know they had damage, and we've got teams out there doing inspections, and if it rises to the level where it looks like it should be included in the disaster, it will be. There's something that people can do if they live in any of those counties that are not yet like designated, like Orange. The first thing they should do is call 211 and report their damage. That's not filing for assistance. All that is alerting FEMA and the county officials that you have damage, because part of the criteria for determining if a county gets a disaster declaration is how widespread it is, so how many people were affected, and then the magnitude of the damage.
All right, we've got a little bit of time. Let's get into the 30 versus 60-day deadline. Let's squash the rumors that it only is 30 days for you to file with FEMA.
Right. That rumor went out, and it had legs. It went everywhere. Yeah. But the reality is, right now, the deadline is set at September 12th. Okay, which is 60 days from the date of the original declaration. Okay. So September 12th. If we determine at that point in time that there are still people who have not registered or who still have not registered, then we may extend that deadline. But for right now, September 12th, but I still encourage people to not wait. Don't wait till the last minute, because the system gets bogged down. Now's the time to take advantage of the ease of registering when it's still not a lot of people in the system.
And the last key is for folks who are meeting FEMA for the first time, they've got to show their ID tags, right?
Oh, if someone knocks at your door, because unfortunately there are the people who try to commit fraud in every disaster. So you always want to ask for their ID. All FEMA employees and the inspectors who are out in the field always wear credentials. So you ask for that. If someone comes to your door once you've registered or calls you, we never ask for money. Never. That's not FEMA. That's a scam. And once you've registered, you will be assigned a case number. And you are the only one who knows that case number, and the inspector. Okay. So the inspector comes out to your door, you go, what's my case number? And if he tells you, then he's okay.
All right. Jan Tracy, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, let's send it back to the studio and Alice.